Look, this beautiful wedding cake was actually cut in half. Turns out the groom only had half a body. Not long ago, the king was in the middle of his bath when a dragon came crashing through the window and snatched the water valve right out of the wall. The entire kingdom lost its water supply. The king tried to buy it back with treasure. The dragon wasn't interested in gold or jewels. It wanted the princess. So it scooped her up and took to the sky, while the king watched through tears, then turned around and went back to his bath. The king issued a royal decree. Whoever rescued the princess could marry her. But the moment the dragon's portrait was made public, the entire crowd scattered in a panic. Then a handsome warrior stepped forward. He set out and tracked the dragon to its lair. The moment he walked through the door, the princess was completely swept off her feet. Not long after, the dragon returned. The warrior hit it with a single punch and sent it flying. The walls crumbled and collapsed all around them. He swept the princess into his arms and ran. She landed safely. Jack drew his sword, charged back into the rubble, and fought like a man possessed. When it was over, the dragon had been cut into 5 pieces. Jack collapsed, sword still in hand, and fell into a deep sleep right there on the ground. That night, the smell of roasting dragon meat drifted through the air and drew something out of the dark. A creature with only half a body. Its face was hideous. It grabbed a sword. Princess screamed, and in the next instant, the half-bodied creature killed Jack, took the princess by the hand, and headed straight for the palace to claim the reward. The king learned that the one who had saved his daughter was this monster. He kept his word anyway and gave the princess to it in marriage. But then Jack came back from the dead. Not long after, he rescued a dove. The dove, grateful, brought him a golden apple as thanks. Inside the apple was a revolting worm. Destroy it, and the half-bodied creature would vanish from existence. Meanwhile, back at the palace, the creature was preparing to marry the princess, who was sobbing with her whole heart. Just as their hands were about to meet, Jack burst through the doors. In the chaos, he stepped on a patch of water, lost his footing, and the golden apple went flying through the air. The princess caught it. She slammed it into the ground with everything she had. The worm inside was crushed. The half-bodied creature disappeared without a trace. Sunlight poured into the hall. The world went quiet and peaceful again, and the princess and Jack finally found their way to each other.